Consumers are showing very little love for the economy. However, they are displaying their affection for Kohl's. Toyota has a heartbreaking Valentine's Day month, and the Super Bowl takes on Jersey Shore in our What's Hot segment. Can't we just all get along? The Big Research video briefing starts now.
Take the pulse of over 8,000 targeted consumers on a monthly basis with Big Research. It's as easy as logging on to BigResearch.com. Listen to the voices of over 8,000 targeted consumers on a monthly basis with Big Research. It's as easy as logging on to BigResearch.com.
Consumers are giving the economy a frosty reception this winter. Those who are confident/very confident make up just 27% of those surveyed, which is down nearly 3 points from last month and the lowest reading since July of 2009. That being said, confidence has improved almost 8 points from this time last year. Retailers can breathe a short sigh of relief when it comes to practicality. While 2 in 5 still admit they're practical purchasers, they are fewer in number than those who shared the same sentiments in January. Another shrinking percentage can be found in our needs over wants category, where we see an 8-point decline from 30 days ago. A little over half are shopping for the necessities in February, compared to the 3 in 5 who were doing so last month. Unemployment figures are keeping consumers on edge as personal concerns over job loss are up to 5% this month. When we look at the big picture, close to 1 in 3 believe there will be more layoffs over the next 6 months, which is on par with January's reading. Creditors will be receiving the biggest Valentine's Day card this month as paying down debt remains the top priority for consumers over the next 3 months. Decreasing overall spending is second on their to-do list. Plans to save also weaken compared to January, which might explain why 2 in 5 surveyed say they are not saving enough to meet their future needs. Additionally, roughly the same number of people say their financial status is worse off compared to a year ago. And the icing on the cake, nearly half responded by saying they have too much month at the end of their paychecks all or most of the time. Walmart is still the #1 option for shoppers seeking women's clothing items, but Kohl's is climbing. 11.1% shop the Big W most often. Kohl's follows at 10.4%. Walmart maintained a 3-point lead a year ago, so how did Kohl's close the gap? Well, according to our latest retail ratings report for this category, consumers' share for the department store increased nearly 30% over a year's time among upper-income households. Walmart is out in front in the foot race for shoe customers with a slight lead over Payless. Kohl's, DSW, and JCPenney round out the top 5 in this category. We tune into electronics for this month's Consumer Migration Index, where there is more good news for the Bentonville behemoth. While Best Buy remains consumers' best bet for such items, Walmart is experiencing a greater growth in new customers, likely due to the demise of brick-and-mortar Circuit City shops. When it comes to auto purchases, Toyota's recall is causing consumers to rethink where they dish out cash for cars. 2 in 5 of those planning to buy a new ride say the recall has made them reconsider brands other than Toyota. Their top 3 automakers in consideration are Ford, Chevrolet, and Honda. Things are looking up in our 90-day outlook, where almost all major retail categories are on the rise from January and last February. However, things look much worse as we reveal a 2-year comparison. What's hot and what's not? The big winner was the Super Bowl, as a record-setting audience tuned in to see the Saints beat the Colts. The big loser, MTV's Jersey Shore, although fairly popular among the 35 and under crowd, 81% of those surveyed said, send the Shore Show surfing off the airwaves. And that's our cue to bid adieu for this month's Big Research video briefing. Highlights from Big Research's monthly Consumer Intentions and Action Survey, monitoring over 8,000 consumers and delivering timely demand-based insights on what consumers are thinking, feeling, and where they're going. For more details about this month's research, visit www.bigresearch.com. That's all for now. Stay tuned for more big news next month. Have a good one.